Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, August the 1st. We finished Genesis we finished the book of Genesis yesterday. We're ready to start in the book of Exodus today. The latter part of Genesis revealed that Joseph was the instrument used to feed his brothers by them selling him into Egypt as a slave, and he became over the house of Pharaoh. But now we have a new era coming on, and we have the new king. And the new king is really coming against Israel. And it says that after Joseph died and his brethren, this new king, which didn't know Joseph, said that the children of Israel are mightier than we are, and so we have to, get them up out of the land. And so they became very much slaves under the new king, and he afflicted them and multiplied. The more they multiplied and grew, the more he was grieved. And we know that eventually he ended up coming against the midwives, and so they continued to grow in number. And so Pharaoh demanded that all the boys be cast into the river. And so we see this is the beginning of the story of Moses next time. But I'll turn this over to Mark, chapter 1 of Exodus. And we have a new king coming on the scene.
Exodus chapter 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt. Every man in his household came with Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin. Dan and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. All the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. Joseph died, and all his brethren, all that generation. The children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty. And the land was filled with them. And there rose up a new king of Egypt which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the way. Therefore did they set them taskmasters, afflict them with the children of their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasures cities, Pithom and Ramses. The more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. They were very grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel serve with rigor. They made their lives bitter with hard bondage and mortar and brick and all manner of service in the field, all their service wherein they made them serve with rigor. And the king of Egypt spake the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, When you do the office of the midwife, the Hebrew women seated upon the stools. If it be a son, then you shall kill him, and if it be a daughter, then ye shall live. The midwives feared God, did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said to them, Why have you done this thing, and saved the men child alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not as Egyptian women, for they are lively, delivered are the midwives come in unto them. Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, the people multiplied and waxed very mighty. It came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, Every son that is born you shall cast into the river, every daughter you shall save.